Hi, I'm Anne Nwawadu. Here's your Channels TV evening news recap for April the 14th, 2020. The Minister of Health, Dr. Geoffrey Onyeama, says over 9,000 contacts have been traced, many of whom have exceeded the 14-day isolation period. Dr. Onyeama, who was speaking at the briefing of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19, says the federal government will work with the private sector to diversify sample collection sites.
We have made significant progress in contact tracing and have to date followed up over 9,000 persons of interest, most of whom have exceeded their 14 days of observation period.
Meanwhile, the European Union is donating 50 million euros to Nigeria for the fight against the coronavirus outbreak. This was announced at the presidential villa when President Muhammadu Buhari received a delegation of the European Union. On his part, President Muhammadu Buhari commiserated with the European Union over the COVID-19 deaths recorded in Europe, while thanking the delegation for the donations, which he says will be used judiciously. And still in the nation's capital, Abuja, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Onyeama, says reports of alleged maltreatment of Nigerians in Guanzhou Province in China was escalated because of poor communication from the Chinese officials. According to him, a thorough investigation has been carried out by the Chinese and Nigerian authorities. He explains that the group of Nigerians in the last flight to Guanzhou tested positive for COVID-19, including a Nigerian lady who owns a restaurant in the city. On the international scene, South Africa says its fight against the coronavirus pandemic with a nationwide lockdown is showing clear signs of containing the disease for now. The government's chief advisor, Professor Abdul Karim, says it is clear that by acting early and introducing a nationwide lockdown 2 weeks ago, the virus has been brought under control at around 65 new cases a day. And in sports, former Manchester United and Everton midfielder Marouane Fellaini has been discharged from a Chinese hospital after spending 3 weeks of being treated for coronavirus. The 32-year-old, who now plays for Shandong Luneng in the Chinese Super League, will now spend 14 days in quarantine for further observation. And that's the evening news recap. Don't forget to join us tomorrow for fresh updates. I'm Anne Nwawadu. Thank you for watching.